Welcome, everybody, to round number 12 of the 2019 Ride365.com Nationals here at Indiana Ironman Raceway. It is the final round of the series here in the 250 division, and it is going to be an exciting battle to watch all night long. Let's go ahead and quickly take a look at our point standings before we get racing action started, or I should say our qualifying times here tonight. Walter Gebhardt goes fastest this week on a 1:57.6, trying to claim his first ever Race Factor Gaming Championship here tonight over Tyler Lang on a 1:58.8. Prokop 59.8 with Carter at a 2-flat-1 and Dickerson at a 2-flat-7 inside of the top 5. Here is the point standings though, and this is what we're looking at right here is this 4-point spread between Gebhardt and Tyler Lang, and whether or not Lang can jump back ahead of Gebhardt as he had the points lead last week, but now sitting only 4 points down in the championship with 1 round left to go. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch. Can't wait for you guys to sit back and watch all of it with us here tonight. And let's take a look here. Where am I going? I'd like to welcome these men to the booth here with me tonight. First up, right here to my right-hand side, Andrew Wood, 2013 Southwick winner. Hey, Wood, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Hello, I'm doing good.
Haywood hanging out with us, and over down on the end, it is the 2-time MX Simulator Supercross champion and the second winningest rider in Supercross history in the game, Bryan Haskell. Bryan, how you doing tonight?
Doing all right.
Doing all right, hanging in there. It's going to be us three bringing you guys in the booth here tonight, hanging out, having a good time. Wanted to do something special for the final round, so we got 3 people in the booth instead of just 2, and excited to bring you guys a racing action. We're going to move ourselves into the lower corner below our sponsored banner here and get the racing action started in just a second.
That's Shaq's deal.
No wonder you look orange.
I'm not. I'm good. I'm fine.
All right, UIDs looks like they have been grabbed, so while we're waiting for that to go around. Yeah, let's do a cheers, guys. Cheers.
Cheers to a solid 2019 season.
Yeah, great stuff tonight. Excited to see how this 250 race plays out. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this racetrack here in Indiana with my terrible playing abilities. Darker race surface, as always in Indiana, that kind of chocolatey dirt into the pretty fast right-left first turn complex. Off camber all the way up this hill into the true turn 1, which is going to get definitely deep and rutted out. Dropping down our first little downhill. A lot of guys will tuck to the inside here and use this ant hill. And over this little back hill to kind of the middle point of the racetrack. And these guys are going to go by the mechanics area.
This is actually me playing right now.
It's definitely
He's going so slow.
Definitely someone not very good at the game playing right now, casing the crap out of those rollers. All the way up to
Look
the
at
Goliath
that
jump.
dinosaur. Wow.
And try to get stopped in the corner. Turn around off the Goliath jump, back down into the canyon, off the side of the track to the retreat. Oh,
Tarzan
man.
over here.
Yeah.
Yogi Bear.
Into this inside rut. This uphill triple, not that hard to clear. This is based off the 2018 layout, and these 450 guys definitely going to get up to the top of the hill quite easily.
Not even a whip.
Thank you to all 5 of our viewers right now.
Tucking down to the inside. And through this little gully, little floater double into the back. You want to land hard on the brakes, try to make these corners. In and out of the ruts.
You gotta get these lap previews down.
I know, man.
There's Alex Efforts. That's my favorite person in the stream chat. Hello, how are you doing tonight?
I know, Efforts is here. He's ready to get excited. If you're just joining us, already announced these guys to my right. Of course, Andrew Wood, who's been here the last couple rounds. And 2-time Supercross champion Bryan Haskell joining us in the booth tonight. Every time, Bryan. It has to be said every time.
Doesn't even count anymore.
The second winningest Supercross rider in the game's history sitting over there.
Anthony Pachone?
Yeah, Anthony Pachone. Dropping in 4 biddies, getting this bit train rolling here tonight. Gotta love it.
Hi, Brandon. I'm sorry. You said I look like a troll. I can't be your friend anymore.
All right, let's finish up this lap here and get these 250 races underway. Waiting for the scripts to be built by Jeremy Cohenauer one more time this year. So glad you guys could be joining us here for the final round of the Ride365.com National Championship in MX Simulator. Final corner, a lot of drama there last year that we'll talk about later in the 450 class tonight. And then down over the little rhythm section through the finish. Launch out into the flat area and get hard on the brakes. hit these ruts, and that is one lap around here at Ironman.
Man, this is my first time seeing the track. They did a really nice job with the environment and everything. It looks really nice.
Yeah, I actually really like the look of the track this week. Take a look around the track here a little. Oh, the camera right in our face right there. Lovely surface here.
There's a dude chugging a beer. Did you see that?
Wait, let's go back to camera 3. Whoop! I couldn't take a look in time. But again, welcome everybody. We got 25 people hanging out here early already. We're going to be in the booth all night long, bringing you guys the action.
We got ammo, boys.
We got chips. We got the beers. It is a good time with good people.
We got Scooty Puff in the chat yet?
He doesn't come until...
No, Scooty Puff, normally he does a little stream of his own during these times on YouTube, and he'll drop by later on before we get the marbles underway later tonight. So we'll see Scooty Puff Jr. a little bit later on. Let me see if I can make this bigger so I can see more of the chat. Oop. All right, and again, there is our point standings that we're going to want to keep a close eye on in this 250 division with Gebhardt 4 points up on Lang, and Gebhardt has the upper hand as well on race victories this year too. So tiebreaker will go to Gebhardt if it comes into a tie.
Yeah, we don't have your stuff, Andrew Maroney. So we'll come back. I'm the real 729. I was born before you. Let's go Leclerc. It's not Leclerc's time yet.
All right, getting loaded back in. And let's go ahead. We'll have Bryan pick us a versus PC one to watch. This is usually a guy that we don't normally see at the front of the field every week. I'll cycle through the field and let Bryan pick out.
I already know what I'm picking.
Name.
Who are you picking?
Oh, Alec Kattenberg's racing?
Alec Kattenberg is
Does
racing.
he still have that style he used to do with locking the front brake and just spinning the back tire on corners?
Yeah, he still can do it. Wasn't a great debut for him a couple weeks ago at Unadilla.
I don't know. I got to go with my boy Logan Lights.
Your boy Logan Lights. Let's see. Is he even in this race? Actually, is this a Consi?
There's no way. Really?
We're doing Consi.
Yeah,
I
last
think there's
round
gonna be a
Consi. These are
Consi.
the best races to commentate. Get me in. Let me in, coach.
Oh,
Let me grab
man.
the boat.
So in this Consi, we got Alexander Lagerquist, Garrett Oliver, Trevor Burns, Jack Fowler, Rogan McIntosh, Brett Powers,
Is this going on?
Johnny
already?
Wilder,
Or is this
Chandler
going on?
Bloxham, Schuler, Beasley, Althouse, and Ripple.
Beasley's my one to watch for the Consi. That's a cool name.
And yeah, I did see, Brian,
stealing that.
that you have a little weird echo.
I was just about to say, let me do a mic check. How do I sound, guys? Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, echo. What's going on here?
I think, unfortunately, we're going to have a little bit of that tonight with Bryan. Not sure why. He does have a different microphone than myself.
So it sounds like two-time chicks?
You sound like
Is that what we're saying?
a burnt chicken nugget. All right.
Man. All right.
What is a burnt
Give me
chicken
on
nugget
Beasley. Beasley, who's going to hold shot. Let's see. They're coming out the gate here. 250 consolation race. 13 guys going for 4 spots. Brad Ripple. No, Jonathan Wilder with the
Picking
whole
up
shot.
3 guys got through there.
And Wilder's trying to hold it on to that middle
Fulson!
rut, just sliding the rear end through with Schuler right there.
Wilder getting wild.
Kattenberg in the mix as well, and only 4 going through in this one, guys, remember. So everybody throwing caution to the wind early in this race. As Schuler swings to the outside, tries to get the line over the big double into the rollers, and he's going to the lead.
Senzi going to get that line. Let's get a style check here up over the tabletop. Let's see. Schuler not
Straight
tossing
over.
it. Kitten Cheeseburger. There we go. A little something. Second place, too, as well. Robert McIntosh. Brett Powers. All right. Yeah,
Oh,
Garrett Oliver. Hello, boy.
Trevor Burns. Oh, Garrett Beasley must have gone down on the
Beasley,
face of
he's
the
got
Goliath.
this. Don't worry. He's still going to toss it.
Let's see it.
Ian Boner in. Woo!
Yeah,
Our
nice.
turn, we're good.
We got some guys
Down.
down on the downhill table.
I'm
Back
the
to
real
lead.
729. Get out of here.
It's still Schuler out front, though. And Wilder giving chase. Kattenberg, Fowler real close together here with Lagerquist. So this is a tight battle. Lagerquist gets into Fowler, and they're both down in the corner there. Fowler off the bike, and it's going to allow Lagerquist and Brett Powers, Donut MX, right up into the mix here.
Lagerquist not knowing how to use his brakes there, but Brett Powers, Donut MX, going to come up in here, try to steal the spot away from Lagerquist if he can make a couple more mistakes. And See this steep little table extension triple thingamajig into this little smack into the face double. Nice little tabletop. Throw down on it. And then a single into some rough into this right-hand turn. This is going to be really rough later in the races for sure.
And thus far, Lagerquist doing a good job kind of holding off that pressure from Mr. Powers. And Kattenberg on the 277 just up the road as we're about to complete lap number 1 in the books. 3 to go in this consolation race at the final round of the Ride65.com Nationals.
What did I say, Kellen? One to watch.
One to watch in this one definitely is Kattenberg, the OG vet of Sim.
Let's see the style. Lock that front brake.
That's sliding it through the corners. Yeah.
Okay. We're good.
A little straight up and down. Yeah, Lagerquist going right on through there. Oh, and that looks like Kattenberg actually slid out. He's going to lose several positions. Riders coming over the mound behind. And he's now out of transfer spot. As look at this battle here. Guys going after it. And up ahead, Powers trying to chase down Lagerquist. We're going to have 4 or 5 guys going up the Goliath jump here.
Oh, Trevor Burns getting a little crossed up there. Going to go 3 wide.
Oh, Burns throws it. I love it.
Would be Trileys, but these guys can't hang. We got 3 people in the booth, but can't get 3 whips in the air. Come on. Trevor Burns barely holding on, though, trying to make it into these motos.
Burns swings to the outside. Oh, and he's going to go off the track and down. Down goes Trevor Burns, and through goes Fowler and Kattenberg. Kattenberg gets the uphill triple to make the pass back on Jack Fowler. And a lot of position swapping going on. It is still Schuler, Wilder, Powers, and Lagerquist, the top 4, though, as we run.
Lagerquist getting a little bit sketchy, though. I keep seeing him, a lot of little mistakes, a lot of slide outs and stuff. Let's see if he can hold on if one of those big mistakes bites him in the butt and Alec Kattenberg moves up to take that spot away from him. Not too far behind. You see him back there in the distance. He's actually going to move up, make that pass, and clean Wilder.
So Kattenberg and Fowler both going through, and here comes Bloxham, I believe, on the 360. As Wilder just gets going.
Shoot.
Brian's going to be the beer man because he's at the end, and Kattenberg was down. Kattenberg down on the double here. So Althaus going through, Bloxham.
Bloxham with a clean setup. Jack Fowler as well. These guys looking fresh out here, trying to get their teams up into the real motos. Go battling.
Oh,
Fowler, Bloxham.
Into the hoopties.
Okay, nice little wheelie out. You see that?
Yeah, Wilder going back through his Bloxham, trying to get the power down and go back after him.
So good. Chat is half the entertainment that we get here on race nights sometimes. Jack Fowler, though.
Oh, man.
Trying to hold on to his spot. Guys getting into the back of him. Going to try different lines here around the outside. Carry that speed. Let's see if he can make it work. Not able to make it past Fowler as they funnel into the next inside.
Oh, blocks him down in the background with Wilder getting stacked up. And Althaus getting pushed there by Wilder. So Fowler in that final transfer spot, tightening the old sphincter as he doubles into the rollers.
Looks like that dinosaur's holding an SYS.
Is it?
No, it's just the perspective.
It kind of does look like that, yeah.
He's like posted up like this. Just holding it. Looks like your Uber Eats arriving at your door, just like, here's your food.
Yeah. Oh.
Here's your side.
Kattenberg sliding out of the corner. We're having several guys casing on the downhill. McIntosh on the 142 now into the mix here.
Swinging her wide.
McIntosh railing that outside, staying on the gas, almost clipping the bales.
Trying to close down here on Johnny Wilder on the 314 as they go to the mid-back. I think we lost Kattenberg. Yeah, we did. He's back behind Ripple now. Oh, and Fowler was down. No, that's Althaus, excuse me, who was off the bike there. Althaus had moved up to 5th. He went down. That allows McIntosh through into 5th.
Man, somebody tell these guys it's not a competition of how many times you can crash.
A lot
of trading spaces up there.
A lot of off the bike falls here in this Consi. Not helping anybody. Is a wild battle here with Bloxham going down. Althaus hitting the inside bail.
Hate to see it.
Brad Ripple goes right on through the hay bale. Almost goes over the bars.
Ripple, wow. Kattenberg behind him, throwing down. Let's see if he can make a move up on him. That would only be for 6th position, though. These guys still out of points. We're still out of qualifying. Way out of points.
Still out of the potential to get points for sure.
We still got James Schuler leading out front, actually. 17 seconds out front of Dona MX. Brett Powers up there. Lagerquist following. Jack Fowler with the final spot. But James Schuler with a strong showing here in the first 250 consolation race of the night.
We have white flag, boys.
Yeah, 1 lap to go here in this consi. As you mentioned, these 4 riders on screen that we just saw in transfer spots. Fowler on the bubble here, trying to hang on with McIntosh charging from behind.
Ooh.
That's not a good line right there.
Oh, it looks like me when I pull up to the track.
He's all over the place. And it doesn't belong to his bag. Fakey out of it, but he doesn't. Off the bike he goes.
He's got a good freestyle career waiting for him.
Where's the next guy? Oh, there he goes.
Over the top goes Ripple. That puts him into 5th. It's still Lagerquist in 4th there. And Ripple trying to close it down. McIntosh going to be kicking himself right there. How close he got to a transfer spot from way back. And then crashed it away. But Lagerquist not making it look too smooth up here. Coming into some troubles on the uphill triple. Not quite able to clear the entire thing. And just trying to keep it on 2 wheels with a little under half a lap left.
Pretty dangerous to park a UTV on the side of the track.
Oh, yeah.
They used to have collisions too.
So Lagerquist doing what he can to hang on. As up ahead, Fowler is snuck away. Powers by himself. And it's Schuler who's coming down to the checkered flag, rolling through these rollers. Oh, he's coming to a complete stop.
Did he run out of fuel?
Complete stop for Schuler here. It looks like he's waiting for his buddy Brett Powers, perhaps.
Do a kickflip. Do a wheelie.
Just kind of wheeling through the rollers. It's going to be Brett Powers to come through and win this consolation race. So Donut MX on top.
I wonder if he got the let Brett by sign.
Maybe let the whole
he
field
doesn't
by.
want to race. Maybe he was like Hoffman, just wanted to come out, do his 4 laps.
Well, Fowler's gone by. There goes Lagerquist and Ripple trying to come through the final corner.
Brad
is
Ripple.
gonna go. Oh, they almost made contact. And
It's
McIntosh.
his teammate too, I think, right?
Yeah, Ripple is his teammate. McIntosh got pretty
and
close
Schuler.
at the end. McIntosh only 2/100ths of a second behind Schuler, who's only about a second behind his teammate at the line there. Kattenberg gonna miss out on the motos today, as will Bloxham, Oliver Burns, Wilder, Althouse, Beasley, and my dumbass in warm-up over there.
There he is. Idiot.
All right, we're going to wait and see on cuts.
Team Volcom really holding down that Consi race. Had about 6 of the 13 spots, it seems like. Andrew, the 3057 Soldier 2019, who is now hosting us at Hey Papa Kellen.
So I got a question for you guys. Why does Nora do a
Say hi?
125 dream race?
Why? I don't know. That's a good question. Probably because it'd take up way too much time, as a bunch of old washed-up people would show up and crash all the time.
Like myself.
Yes. So that'd be my guess. But hey, Andrew, thank you so much for the host.
Hi, Andrew.
Andrew, the 3057 Soldier 2019.
It's a lot of numbers.
Shack Attack 12, number 7, 371. All right, cuts are in.
Has 17 altos.
Nothing changed. In fact, no cuts at all out of 4 through 6 there. Lagerquist actually had 2 seconds of cuts, but fortunate not to lose out on a transfer spot. So that is it for the Consi.
Maybe after you can spend a lap without crashing anybody.
I can do that. Twice.
Interesting tactic there for Schuler to let his teammate by going into the motos.
Dude, that makes me feel old, Chase. Stop with that nonsense in that chat room right there.
How old is Chase B.A.? I'm sure he'll let us know in chat, but how old is he?
21, maybe.
21 was 9 plus 10.
I started playing
21? There we go. I mean,
2007, I want to say, before multiplayer started, right? 2008 was multiplayer. I think?
So you'd have been 20?
22.
I was still in college.
Chase B is 22 years old.
So Chase B.
Had a birthday very recently. Yeah.
Bryan, you were in 5th grade when Chase was born?
You trying to ask me to do math right now?
You're old as balls. I'm only 24.
And Chase got the game
That's
in
it?
2015.
Yeah.
Jeez, you guys are young, man.
Listen, dude.
Hey man, none of us
I don't know what to say. Holy fook.
none of us are quite up to Havoc's level yet. All right, so we're still not there.
How is Havoc?
I don't know. I haven't.
Unleashing his old man.
On the
No,
forums?
on the forums, he's tamed it down a little bit. Havoc isn't as crazy on the forums as it used to be. There's our 40-man field, by the way, middle of your screen here.
You want to run?
No. I think you're gonna have to get up.
Oh, Awood's gonna have to get up before you go.
Respect your elders, Awood.
Dude, listen. How many beers?
Bring me one.
Bring several.
Several.
Let's get a mic check here. So this is the Yeti. Do I sound much better on this?
Pause it. There you go.
Hello, can you hear me? Do I sound much better here?
That's so weird, dude. I can hear you talking in my headphones.
Let me know in the chat. How do I sound? Perfect. All right, ready for this? Perfect. How do I sound now? How's this?
I really don't think I can.
Am I echoing? Oh, now it's fine. We didn't change anything.
I think it's just Awood being loud and yelling in your direction.
So was I echoing myself, or were you guys hearing Awood through my mic?
He said you were loud on Awood's mic.
My mic's muted right now.
Now he's echoing again.
Because Awood just came back. It's you. It's all your fault, man.
Dude, listen.
Yeah, I can't do much about the echo, unfortunately.
Dang, there's 3 of us, and he brings 4 beers back. What a guy.
What a guy!
Well, it's good for me.
Oh man!
Maybe we should just talk into one mic.
If you guys want to share a mic,
I don't really know how that works.
Haywood,
I'm not sharing my shaft with you. Don't hold my shaft.
oh my gosh!
Oh my god, there's gonna be so many bad screenshots of us from this.
What are you gonna do? You got to take it off the chin a little bit.
Chase, you already know the answer
We
to
have
that
time. Can we
question.
test this out? Can we turn my mic off and only use his, or turn that off and only use mine?
Okay, let's turn your
What if I
mic
just
off.
yell? I can mute mine and just scream.
All right, Brian, yours is off.
Mine's off.
Yep.
All right. How we doing now? Is there an echo going on?
Mine's on.
Is it much better now?
This might be like the
Keep it like that.
GP race
So
where
let's angle this
I
over
got
this way.
it. Can't do that. It can't do that.
Oh, we can't turn it.
Just it'll sit right here. Just yell at my face.
We could move it again if you want. We have a little bit of time.
That's a lot of work.
This is a little awkward.
It's only awkward if you make it awkward. Whoa. Huh. Bam. All right. Bye.
Wait, what
You
is
mute me?
going on? Oh, it's Kyler Hockey. Give me this for a sec. What's on the tip board?
Your mic's off. Wait. This is Antoine. You can't get your dog. Yeah, put it on my knee. I like that.
You're welcome.
It's nice.
Okay.
Easy.
All right.
All right. We
Listen
should be a
up
little
here.
bit better. In fact, let me gain their mics so that you guys don't have to be that close to the mic now.
But I like to get up in here. We're gonna give us a big old happy birthday, Dylan Copeland.
D-Cope, how old are you, Dylan?
I don't know.
I
Maybe
am
22
22.
also.
This up?
Yeah, tighten it as much as you can.
Who do I have for the
Still
title
working?
since Kellen can't be biased? I'm not biased, right? What, tied 22 or... Wait, what? Zico's 12. 22.
Show me a pic of him if he has it. What is Kyler?
250 title. I got pictures of Decope if you want to see them, don't worry.
We have a nice amount of beers on the table right now. This is
Most of them are empty.
All right, so championship fight, Gebhardt. You want Logan Leitzel as the versus PC one to watch, so we'll keep an eye on him. Where is our other title man in this
Garrett
race?
Hollenbeck.
Well, Hollenbeck's out
I
here,
wanted
but
to watch.
not the title
Sean
man.
Klein, Little Plessinger.
Can we hear
Where is
everybody?
he?
Who?
Tyler Lang.
This is coming out when somebody does something stupid on the track, okay? My Antoine sign means you're a goon. Don't make me pull it out on you.
There he is. Okay, so he is out here. Just making sure that the number 18 machine is here.
Kind of hockey said
Just
he took a
checking out
pic
the
with him.
ladies and the fans.
Honestly,
Amped.
I wanted to get on it. There's a dude chugging the beer. I wanted to
I
get
told you,
myself
look,
a picture.
it's right there.
Dude, what's falling out of the beer, though? That's the real question. Let's go take a look.
They're all over the place. You could just look right here.
Well, but that one specifically, it looked like something was falling out of the
He
beer.
Looks like a
he's-
coffee
yeah,
Is he
mug.
drinking
chugging a
coffee?
Honestly, I respect that.
What
This
are they
woman-
looking at? Look up in the sky. What are they looking at?
It's a random Vanderlee
Wow.
jumping over someone at Lakewood. Oh no, it's Chase B getting punted by Adam at Hangtown.
Is that Trey Kennard right there? Kind of looks like Trey
This is
Kennard.
one of his clear brow brothers. Oh my gosh. All right, folks. Time to go racing. 250 moto number 1 here at Ironman. 30 minutes, 2 laps on the board. Ready to go. And a title fight about to be decided. Technically, Gebhardt could claim the title in this moto if he were to outscore Tyler Lang by 21 or more points. Big ask, but we'll see whether or not he can do it. Regardless, we're about to find out what is going to happen in 250 moto number 1 here at Ironman. The board is sideways. Who's going to get that racetech.com hold sheet?
Dickerson's been getting some good starts. Let's see. Good start. Good start by Dickerson. There he is. Is
Up
that
the
going to be
inside,
him
it's going to
coming
be Dickerson.
Hate to call it, but you do sometimes.
Dickerson with the racetech.com whole shot award. Down the inside goes Klein on the 10. And everybody trying to funnel in as Dickerson launches down the hill. D Mills, good start. Awood are in third on the 35.
That's my boy. He's going to fall back to 30th, though. He said he's been drinking a lot of pre-race wine tonight, so we'll see how that works out for him on the program.
Yeah,
Sean Klein, solid second. D Mills trying to push by, though.
Yeah, Don Plessinger right there on the 333. Knows this track quite well, living in the area in Ohio.
Let's
And
see what we
then
got. Let's see if we get some dualies.
Logan Lights up there. Benjamin Saves. Trent
Okay,
Adams.
okay.
Frank Jackson. Gatlin side by side with Warden. Christian Reed. We got guys jumping everywhere. Still no sign of our title rivals anywhere. There is Lang.
Lang and Giblets
Lang
right
and
there.
Gebhardt both back here.
Wowzers.
I say we just watch these guys pick through
Charge
the pack.
through the pack. Look at that. You see all those people in front of them. They're just training. If one of them goes down, they're both going down, though. Railing the outside to get that triple up. A little sketchy with people around them, though.
Oh, man, there are so many people. Gebhardt trying to swing to the outside there on the 13 as they jump downhill. We got riders going off the track up ahead. It's getting dicey. Look at all these guys in the air at the same time. Lang into the back of someone, and down he goes. Not off the bike, though. He's still hung up on the inside. That's going to give Gebhardt a few positions.
Oh,
And
it's
I
Roy
tell you
Mitchell
what,
throwing down.
This is an easy way to shake up the points race.
Ooh, thank you for the biddies, Kyler Hockey. So we got Giblets out front now in front of T-Lang by a little bit. T-Lang is 4 points back, so he needs to finish in front of Gebhardt to in this first moto to have any real chance, it seems like, at snagging the championship away in the second moto. We got riders going down everywhere, though, so anything can happen.
Jack Fowler was lucky right there not to go down, and looking through, it looks like
Lang
maybe
is still
about
up.
2 positions back is Lang coming into the corner now, as Gebhardt going to make another pass there on the 304 of Ripple. Oh, and he almost gets hung up on, I think that was Solace on the 54 going down on the
going
inside.
way down the trees back there if you saw him. I mean, honestly, it's really scary for both these guys to move up through the pack this far. They both have to dodge so many different riders. A lot that could happen out of their control. I don't know what's happening over here. Jack just texted. Shit.
Jack.
Shaq. I didn't know what name to call you. Shaq just texted his checked his grinder and got a message. Honestly, dude,
Haywood, your jokes are so bad you can't even finish them, dude. Come
it
on.
was gonna be so good if it happened. The
Have
first
another
time.
beer, why don't you?
I'll tell you what's going on the racetrack right now is getting awfully interesting. Gebhardt is slicing and dicing his way forward. Lang is not too far behind him, but the positions are still 2 positions between them. Lang actually going to go around Saves at the top of the hill.
Tell you what, Lang's probably eye of the tiger right now. He sees Gebhardt right in front of him.
Braden Carter out there too. He's normally a top 3, top 5 guy out there, steering with his right stick. Doesn't know what to do in between these title combatants.
All these 250 riders swinging wide to get the triple.
All the way up to 14th and 12th for Lang and Gebhardt respectively thus far. So they are marching forward in a hurry.
I really hate first person. I can't do this, dude. When they do the turns.
Oh, Lang again, same corner.
You can keep it. You don't gotta do it.
Well,
of me.
it's switching back, Awood.
Can we give a
Okay.
quick shout out to Vital MX legend Alex Efforts?
Vital MX legend. Oh, I tell him every time. The one time I met him, he just looked so good in his button-up T-shirt, long sleeve in the 90-degree weather in California. Man, he was crushing it.
I really liked his Millville pictures. Honestly, those are really cool.
Tiebreaker between Lang and Gebhardt goes to Gebhardt on overall victories this year, which Gebhardt has more of. So Lang has got to beat him straight up on sheer points. And right now, still only, basically one rider between them. It is Braden Carter, who was sandwiched between them last week as well. Carter running second most of that first moto at Budds Creek. So he's quite familiar with the situation he's in and knows what's going on in this championship as well.
So I think Lang's got to leave a little bit of red paint on Gebhardt's bike as he slides by him.
I think so. I think we're going to see some rough racing tonight, not only in this 250 division, but later on in the 450 class as well. And we actually had a change for the lead while we were watching all this. It is now Sean Klein on the Evergood number 10 who goes to the front, and Klein was eliminated from championship contention last week at Budds Creek, but coming out here with a vengeance at Ironman and trying to basically sandwich the season if he can today. He won the opener at Hangtown and hasn't won since, but he's going to go down with the lead.
Bud.
Swaps out at the bottom of the hill, and that's going to put Dalton Plessinger out front. So again, kind of a home race here for the Plessinger family. And Dalton to the lead with Daniel Mills right behind him and Dickerson in tow.
Wallman went down way back in the pack, so we'll have to see. Daniel Mills, though, strong showing here, holding it down in third, just getting passed by Dickerson, though. Dickerson and Klein, both really strong racers here, though, have won before, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them. I didn't fact check that, so I don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised to see either of them win. Whelan's up there too, but apparently Giblets went down back here. Let's see how many spots he lost to Tyler Lang.
So he is now down in 11th, which is kind of about where he was when we last checked in with him. So a lot of guys must have gone down. He's going to make the pass into 10th maybe right here on Gatlin. Yes, he will. Goes around Dylan Gatlin. Tyler Lang next up the road in 9th. So that is going to only be a 1-point swing as it runs. Of course, a lot of racing left to go, though. And where these guys end up at the end of the moto is going to be vastly different than where they are right now.
Lang just has to keep pushing.
Putting a lot of pressure onto the back of Frank Jackson. A lot of pressure onto the back of Frank Jackson as these two cracking each other up in the booth.
Okay, Alex Ray.
He's just pushing on him.
Oh, shit.
Well, Gebhardt now trying to eye up Frank Jackson as well.
Let's see what we got. Okay, let's bring it back here. Let's see, we got Giblets. How many spots up is Tyler Lang?
He's only one spot ahead of Frank Jackson here. He's actually trying to pass Jake Warden around the outside. That's not going to work right there. So instead, just settles in behind him, looking for an opportunity if it opens up.
Hot stats. If Tyler Lang wins this title, it'll be the second time number 18 has won the 250 outdoor title. First time being Matt Burkeen. It's my boy. You know who else ran that number?
You.
You know who else didn't do good with that number?
You did terrible with that number.
Yeah, it's okay. I ran it. Make us proud.
Tyler Lang putting so much pressure on Jake Warden.
Just gonna throw it up, boner air.
Let's see if he tries an inside move just to shut the door on him and maybe still get the uphill triple. He's going to go one inside rut further, but let's see. That's not going to work. Can he get the triple still? Has to seat bounce it, but gets it still.
Full send, barely clears it. Honestly, Tyler Lang, he might jump to the outside here, try to make a move. He's actually going to get by on the straightaway, so he can tuck on into the inside. Not too far, though.
Yeah, because down was Whelan on the inside on the 49.
And Giblet's still back in 13th. What position does that move Tyler Lang?
So, yeah, Gebhardt went down again because Frank Jackson, Dylan Gatlin have gone back through. We got a big crash.
You just died.
Austin Bear down with Zach Prokop. Not sure what happened back here, but these two flying off the racetrack together.
I mean, knowing Prokop.
And Ryder's still coming through. Is Bear getting on in the middle of a double? I'm not sure that's the best plan of attack, but he does make it through clean.
Almost got his head chopped off, but he's alive. Dominic Tiberino, 90. Oh, that's Prokop. 99 looks clean on it.
Our ladies are out having a nice time.
And the door is unlocked, okay? The door is open.
Oh,
we have
Saunier
also a
gets
dog in here.
stacked right there.
And chips.
Yep.
And several beers.
All right, so there went Frank Jackson down on the inside. Gebhardt going to get a spot, and Gatlin having a little bit of problems here on the 79 as well. So Gebhardt trying to peek down the inside into the final corner. He will get that pass done. No, maybe not. Shutting the door, and Gatlin has to back out of the challenge.
It was a respectful move by Gatlin. Got to give him props for that.
Honestly, so we got Dalton Plessinger up there in 7th, Carter in 9th, Giblett still up in 11th. So losing a lot of the points that he really wants, even though he has a small 4-point lead. Can't afford to lose 5 to 11. That's a lot of points there.
Yeah, Tyler Lang looking at a really good opportunity here to get the championship back in his favor going into the last moto and make it a mano-a-mano showdown between these two. Next up in front of him is going to be Leitzel, our versus PC one to watch, on the 26 DX3 machine.
Honestly, yeah, our top 5 right now is strong. We got Tyler Lang, Logan Leitzel. I don't know who else. Daniel Mills also up there, still holding on somehow, some way, making it happen.
This is going to be the opportunity for Lang. He's looking inside here of Leitzel. Into the double. Leitzel shutting the door, but not getting the inside. Lang will get that inside and get the pass done as well with a nice move through the valley. He's going to go up into 4th. More and more valuable points. Next up, his teammate. And a reminder, if you weren't with us last week, Dickerson, who ran 4th the entire second moto at Butts Creek, pulled over right before the finish line jump to let Lang by and get those 2 extra points. So that could come down championship-wise to be crucial.
Is that Sean Klein in front of him right
It
there?
is Klein, yeah, on the 10, just up the road. So Daniel Mills is leading right now.
Yeah!
Here at Ironman.
That's my boy.
Checking into lap number 6.
Man, maybe wine
I
is the
train
secret.
him? Okay, yeah. I guess drinking a lot of wine before your moto is what makes you go out there, get loose, and
What
start.
kind of wine do you think?
Oh,
And then-
down he goes. He
What are you
lands off the side of the
doing?
track, and Klein is going to go back to the lead. Mills trying to get going in second. Will not get it. That's going to be Dickerson going through.
Idiot.
And suddenly, Lang is really close to potentially having a shot at the race lead.
Hate to see it. Really do.
So here is Klein putting the pressure on your race leader now, Dickerson. These two have both been in and out of the championship hunt a lot this year, now both mathematically eliminated. But
Yeah, these guys are both heavy hitters for sure. Dickerson throwing down, too.
Klein with winning the opening round, Dickerson winning the first couple rounds after that. And since then, they have struggled to find the top step of the podium as Lang and Gebhardt have gone back and forth. But in a prime opportunity right now to slip a win in here at the final round. Look at Klein going 3rd from the outside and still tripling up the hill.
Oh, yeah, getting that drive right there. This top 3 battle really tight, but got word that Walter Giblets went down again.
Dickerson almost into the pole on the side of the track, gives Klein the lead again.
Our championship leader, Walter Gebhardt, back in 13th place. That's an update. 32 seconds behind the lead battle you're seeing right now. Losing a lot of points. T. Lang might have an easy walk away from this. We're with this championship, honestly.
Lang's actually up to 3rd now, so something happened back there. Allowed Lang into 3rd, and Dickerson just went down out of 2nd. Tyler Lang is going into 2nd place right now on the number 18.
Tyler Lang just doing everything he needs to right now.
Are you guys
Seal the
CPR
deal.
certified? Because I think he's choking. Does anybody know the Heimlich maneuver?
Oh,
for
man.
Walter, you?
Leitzel was down here as well.
I
and
do. I'm good.
all the way back to Gebhardt, who is just on the struggle bus. At one point was a couple positions ahead of Lang, on his way to the front with him, and now well back in the field still as Lang is now battling for the lead here at Ironman.
The track is pretty rough. We've gotten word, and you can kind of see it a little bit, but this track, I guess the rough forms a lot faster than the ruts do, so, oh my god. Someone just de-sweeted the crap out of that. The ruts aren't building up super gnarly, but the rough, I guess, is getting beat down. These guys are struggling.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like these guys are quite able to get on the brakes as nicely into the corners as they were before. They're bouncing everywhere.
Tell you what, they still have about 20 minutes left of racing. Gebhardt just needs to forget about everything and just start a race now and keep pushing forward.
Well, he's still right there behind Gatlin, who he has been attached at the hip with this entire race, just trying to find a way through.
Our pit reporter, Diane Davis. That's our version of we gotta have a girl. He says that his crashes are weird crashes that he doesn't normally have, getting sketchy in the ruts and blowing ruts. Thank you, Diane, for the trackside report.
If I'm being honest, in terms of trackside reporters, it's
Most
nice.
of them are dudes.
It's nice to have the girls and have the the good stuff out, but
The good stuff.
yeah, I used to actually prefer having a guy like Davey Coombs or someone be the pit reporter.
He doesn't
'cause-
have good stuff.
Will Christian's sick though, dude.
but they would get better information. They would get you stuff that actually I felt
Blair.
mattered more.
What
yeah,
is this good stuff you speak of, Kellen?
the goods.
The goods?
Goods.
Plural?
They've got really
Hopefully
good
plural.
vocabulary.
Big
guys.
doubles,
really
no
good
troubles.
vocabulary.
Big double goods?
Big doubles.
Hey. Track it stupid rough. Look, this guy Lucas Becker said he's racing this weekend. Good luck to you. Never seen his girlfriend, but hey, David Coombs has a hot girlfriend. Oh my God!
Oh,
Bryce
down
Whelan
wheeling goes.
clips of SpongeBob and the hay bale and the marshmallow.
Gotta watch out for them hay billies.
So when are they
Hey,
going
Blale.
to paint one of those yellow blocks as an actual SpongeBob one? Right?
So
I have a
you
pack.
have there's a skin that you can get in this game. Oh,
I mean, in
Plessinger
real
down
life,
hard.
I love
I
this.
know.
I just want to see a fan run out and like
Yeah.
Sharpie it on the. On one of
I
those
made it. We
ones.
can get it. We can get it for the next moto. We can get someone to send us the file. I got it.
I think that there would be some copyright infringement
No.
there. I don't think NBC owns SpongeBob.
God, just give them different
Oh,
color
for
pants
them.
or something.
We can do whatever we want, basically. Nobody cares about MXM.
All right.
Not even JLV.
All right,
do a rundown.
yeah, top 20 rundown real quick. Tyler Lang leading here for MV Films, number 18. In second is his teammate Isaiah Dickerson. So Lang out front, and he has help behind him. That is huge. Sean Klein sits third on the number 10 Evergood ride. Fourth is Logan Lightstar versus PC One to Watch on the DX3 number 26. Fifth for Braden Carter on the 65 iLab ride. And seventh for Phil Bull. 228 number Phil right here, rocking it for Team Volcom on the number 22 machine. Daniel Mills. Jack Daniels Racing holding down 8th on the 35. 9th for Jake Warden. Rest in peace, Wildside. So Wildside Designs must be going away at the end of the season. And rounding out your top 10 right now is Walter Gebhardt on the Prestige Worldwide Craig's Factory effort. Behind him is Whelan. Then we got Gatlin, Plessinger, Shepard, Jackson, Seaberg, Reed, Bear, Tiberino, Mitchell, and I believe Solis is in that final spot. Yes, he is right now. Points paying position going to the Lithuanian rider on the 54, just ahead of Prokop, who's making tons of mistakes. That has been a very, very fast top 20 rundown here, brought to you by the folks at Race Tech Suspension.
That was your fastest fast one. Yeah, I'm really proud of you.
Thanks.
Tyler Lang just shredding.
I tell you what, I really love my Race Tech suspension on my KX 125.
On a
Fantastic.
on a 125 in the 450 class, he's not even on a 125. It's Mountain Cat Puma. So teammates 1 and 2. I don't think that you could have scripted this any better for these guys right here. Dickerson obviously wants to help his teammate win this championship. We saw what happened last week, and Lang trying to go for the championship this week. Will take every help that he can get, but he's down. Tyler Lang has gone down with the lead, and he's going to go back to second.
I don't think that's going to be a problem, though, because he's got his teammate right in front of him, and as you mentioned before, he's pulled over before. He'll probably pull over again.
Look how
So I
rough
think he's
that
solid.
is. Apparently, Gebhardt went down again. This rough track, he's just pushing, just crash and eat crap. MO, is he back up into 9th or 10th?
It's in 10th right now, yeah.
And
So
lost a spot. I don't know if he just lost that or had to fall off and got back, but definitely not the showing that he's looking for. 2:15. Let's see best lap. I want to check some lap times here within the top 10 if we could. We got a 2:04, his best. I see some 2:02s. Dickerson. 2:03.5 for Tyler Lang. 2:04.6 Braden Carter. 2:05 Phil Bull. 06 Lightsole. 03 Klein. D Mills at 2:02.6. That's up there with Dickerson's actually. A 206 for Jacob Warden, 202 for Whelan. He's also hauling butt. And 4.8 for Gebhardt. So even his best lap isn't on pace with the guys at the front. They're not running that every lap, but Gebhardt just not able to put it together, and this track is only getting rougher. Blowing ruts like that.
Inside line here.
Still going to hit the triple up. No, going to kind of slow down, try to scrub that, maybe take it inside of his roller. Nope. But man, just needs to keep it together here.
Yeah, and he did make a pass as well on Jake Warden. That is who is back behind him now. So he's going after Whelan up the road. Carter, Daniel Mills, Sean Klein, Leitzel, and Phil Bull swap positions when we're going through the field there looking at lap time. So Phil Bull, the Aussie on the number 22 Volcom machine, really putting on a solid charge to the front here. Making a lot of passes and passing a lot of fast guys as Saulnier on the 112 goes down. He is a lap down now.
That was an odd fall. He was just like decided to take a nap right in the middle of the track.
Must have kind of hit the ground and bounced up and was just kind of laying there all awkwardly. But yeah, Bull all the way up to third now. That is a really solid ride for him. Oh, but he just went down. Again, same spot that Mills crashed out of the lead not too long ago. A lot of guys going through, and here comes Mills himself trying to get down that inside. He's going to lay it down on the inside. Braden Carter now putting the pressure on the 65.
Still don't see that red plate.
No, it is not a good sign here for Gebhardt. 7 seconds behind Whelan, who's a little bit off this battle, although he just went down there.
Come in here now. We might see him on the screen. These guys getting all sorts of sketchy around those marshmallows.
Stuck
There
in the
he
marshmallows,
is.
yeah.
Back in ninth, he was about 37 seconds back on our leader.
I think that's Jonathan Alexander on the 255 ride.
Every spot he can get, though, is going to help him out. Coming into the second moto, only has a 4-point lead. We'll kind of check coming around this next lap where their points are at. Got a good battle for third, I guess. I don't know, is this it?
Yeah, Klein versus Leitzel going on for third. So Leitzel versus PC1 to watch, having a great ride right now. Holding it down right now on the DX3 ride.
I want Walter to get it together just for a good second moto, but also for the fact that I just like that guy.
Oh, man, I thought they were close.
Really throwing it away this first moto. He's got to get up there and at least keep the points close. All he has to do is keep it within 3 points.
Oh! Leitzel with a slide out. Fantastic battle going on here for third. And finally, Klein gets the better of the DX3 number 26 machine. But they were going at it right there. They almost hit each other 3 or 4 times right there. And they have kind of opened up the gap now. Carter. Whoa, a lot of riders mixed in here. A couple lappers. Bryce Whelan hopping over with Daniel Mills, and then 3 lapped riders behind. I think actually maybe Phil Bull there on the 22 coming through. And there is Walter Gebhardt in the back of this. So this is a lot of positions potentially for the number 13 if he can find his way through this group.
It's about a 5-point swing, 6-point swing, roughly.
Yeah, about that with going from, he'd go from 8th to 5th with this pass.
He really needs those positions.
Wow.
You know, it's holding it together pretty well. Fucking sorry.
Talking about D Mills, and immediately crashes.
Yeah!
Like the step up back onto the track as he's jumping in with some lap traffic, but that is going to allow Gebhardt to go through. Next up, he's going to try to get Phil Bull.
Honestly, Shaq's knee was touching my thigh for a little bit and started sweating, so I moved it slightly. No, that was earlier. We're good. We're good now.
Dude, don't make it awkward.
It was about 10 minutes in, though. I kind of liked it, but it's okay. Thank you for the subscription.
Yeah, Nate.
Nate Guy?
YZ MXer 608. YZ takes the victory. As he is now an SYS Elite member, 6 month of subscribing. Appreciate it, Nate Guy. I will see you in 2 weeks.
You gotta crack it on the screen.
No, I don't need to show off.
I do.
Jesus. 228 number Phil.
Whoa, Whelan landing off the side of the track.
Okay. You almost hit the dog.
He's fine.
You were subscribed for 5 months already, apparently. Thank you for the 6th month as well, Nate Guy.
Gebhardt really putting
so
the late race charge together here, and this is going to be huge. He just got around Whelan, and Phil Bull just up the road of him. He's now up into 7th. Going into 6th would get him 15 points versus the potential 25 that Tyler Lang is going to get. So that's going to be a 10-point swing, but still better than where it was.
6 is very doable, right? That would be the difference, 6?
Yeah, 6 points going to the last race of the year.
That's the difference between what, first and 4th or 5th?
Yeah, that'd be first and fourth.
First or second?
Well, Lang was in first last time we checked. We haven't checked in a minute, but we're watching Gebhardt right now trying to put the pressure here onto Phil Bull.
I don't know, guys.
It's a 9-point swing or 11-point swing to 7th.
I don't think Gebhardt's done yet. He's got more work to do here.
The win the championship, the way it stands right now, would be T. Lang, but Gebhardt can come in 3 points down, go 1-2 with Tyler Lang's second moto and win the tiebreaker. So if he can kind of keep it within that gap, he might have a good first or second moto if he gets a start. But we'll have to see. What's up, guys? Thank you for joining us. 80 viewers strong right now in chat. This first moto, 24 minutes in. We got Gebhardt trying to chase down now championship leader Tyler Lang if it results finish how they are right now. Gebhardt coming around.
Let's swing back up to the front here and check on T. Lang.
Well, Dickerson just went down. Lang has got a gigantic lead, and Dickerson's about to fall back into a heated battle right now. We got Carter, Bull, Klein, and Gebhardt. Gebhardt in a really good position to gain a lot of points right here if he can make these passes.
Put your mouth. Put your mouth in my mouth. Come on, don't be scared. Someone.
Gebhardt looking down the
Is your
inside.
wife here?
I'm just trying to figure out what Scooter was barking at.
Kellen still hasn't let me kiss him from last week.
Not gonna.
Don't even ask, I wouldn't.
You can see it.
All right, my bike's still in the garage. It's good.
That's all that matters. Screw the truck.
Let's put this.
Now, dude, my knee. You gotta hold it. Let's put that right there. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to A-Wood's ASMR session.
That's creepy.
Should we do an after dark?
That sounds so creepy. I can
Why
hear it
not?
in my headphones.
I've been waiting for this all night.
I've got some stories to tell. How about you?
Listen, after the last moto, it's getting weird. Hey, we should since we have all three of us here, we should do a some sort of SYS compound, King of the Hill, something tonight. Unless you have to work. But,
I mean, I have to work tomorrow.
I mean, you can try.
We'll see. Let's figure out what's going on the track
All right.
first, instead of yelling right
Sorry.
into the microphone.
I forgot you turned this up.
I did.
I normally yell right in the mic. Walter Gebhardt's coming up on. Is that Bryce Whelan? No, it's Sean Klein.
Yes, no, it is.
No, it is. You do the math.
Well, Gebhardt definitely applying the pressure here to Klein. This would get him into 6th.
That'll be big.
Get in here.
That'll be a 4-point swing, I believe, going into Moto 2.
At 6th place,
Somebody fact check me on that one.
he'll really want to try to get into probably 3rd would be his best case scenario here, which is definitely still doable with Leitzel, who runs 3rd right now just up the road, and Dickerson in 2nd just ahead of him. Man, there's a lot of guys close together, and they're all fighting for positions. Lap traffic absolutely everywhere as Gebhardt nails the uphill triple.
Oh
Klein
my God.
sending it. These guys hopping into the bumps.
Gebhardt only 5 seconds back from 3rd place. That might have been a few seconds ago. We'll see what he's going to be at now. Let's see when the ticker comes back around, but he's right on the rear wheel of Sean Klein.
Well, clearly
Kinda.
a lot of these guys not doing Gebhardt any favors right here. They are racing as hard as they can for as many points as they can. They don't care about this championship drama as Leitzel hopping back on the track there in front of Phil Bull and then cases it. We got three riders side by side as Braden Carter trying to make the move. Phil Bull squeezes through the middle and Klein right behind. Oh, down goes Bull.
Phil Bull,
Leitzel
you
off
hate
the
to
track.
see
Leitzel
it.
off the track as well. That's going to be Gebhardt into 6th. And Klein trying to go down the inside of Leitzel with Dickerson just up the road. Look at Klein wheeling through the rollers. almost looped out.
Crossing up right here. Klein going the outside. There's a lot of these guys switching up the main lines. There's a few different creative lines that people are using. Hopping ruts, taking different outside lines that haven't been used so far. Klein throwing down right in front of Gebhardt. Doesn't care about that red plate. Just wants to get back in front of Leitzel. Worry about his own championship battle.
So Gebhardt now into sixth. That is going to be a 10-point swing as it runs, but he's trying to gain so many more positions. All the way up to third right in front of him as they're going to go three different ruts in the corner.
Wide.
Almost three wide over the jump there. And suddenly Carter, under heavy pressure, goes into third. Leitzel losing positions in every corner as Klein swings wide. They're going to double into the rollers nearly side by side. And who's going to get the drive up to the Goliath jump?
See if we get some
Leitzel down the inside gets Carter.
Leitzel.
Carter swings wide, trying to get back by, and Leitzel jumps off the track. Carter jumps back through, and Leitzel almost goes down as they're going to take three different lines into the corner again.
And Walter Giblets, they're all funneling to the inside. Gebhardt's just back there licking his chops, trying to scrub up here. Someone's still
Oh, man. And down the inside, Carter trying to get by Leitzel as the battle.
You love to see it.
Did you see Logan Leitzel just hit the triple
From the inside. Yeah, he's sending it right now on the 26.
Braden Carter, right stick steering, left stick throttle. I don't even know what's happening over there, but it's working out for him today.
Everybody in the chat, show some love for Logan Leitzel for hitting the triple on the inside from a 250F.
Drop that fat in chat. Let us know how stoked you are as Carter's trying to send it down the inside.
That's a large
All right, around the outside, and Leitzel makes the move. We got a fat in chat. Alex Efforts dropping off some Mark Fat Harry.
Fat hair, what?
Yep.
All right. Dude, there's still an insane battle here. We got 4. Is that 5? Is that Phil Bull still behind them?
Gebhardt around Phil Bull into fifth and trying to get Klein for fourth. He's going to get him
Sean Klein!
into fourth, I believe that is now, or I should say fifth. Fifth for Gebhardt. And that's going to bring it down to a 9-point gap in this moto alone, a 5-point gap heading into the second moto.
Braden Carter, the winner out of this so far. Logan Leitzel funneling in behind him. We got Tyler. Wow, if you look up at the lead at the top right there, Tyler Lang, 25 seconds out front in front of second place. Just absolutely dominating this after a rough start. But Logan Leitzel still trying to hold on. We're trying to see how far Giblets can come up in this pack. See if he can make some moves. There's a lot of valuable championship points right here. He might be able to still hold on to it if he gets... be only one back. Oh my God, Logan Leitzel, hold on to it.
Let's do a quick check up to T Lang, see where he's at on the track.
This would be super costly if Gebhardt goes down.
We're at 31 minutes. Looks like we have 2 laps to go.
Look at those lines. A double to the inside right there.
Look at Leitzel has to hop all the way to the outside. Gebhardt down the inside. They're going to go bar to bar on the downhill. Leitzel again jumps off the track. He's done it 4 times in a row. Can't stay on the track right now. Leitzel, and that moves.
Jumping inside.
Yeah, goes into fourth.
No, he's going to scrub that.
Leitzel, not going to get the uphill, but Phil Bull gets the uphill triple on the 22 and funnels right in behind as they're trying to get around Carter on the 65. This would be third for Gebhardt if he can make this pass.
We are 31, almost 32 minutes into this moto. This battle is heating up.
It's on the outside.
Ever.
Oh, goodness.
And honestly, these guys, super creative lines they're using. I love to see it when you have 4 of them in the same section. We had 5 earlier, jumping to the inside, jumping to the outside, making rhythms out of those braking bumps. Let's see, they both kind of funnel in the same one here. Logan Leitzel trying to get back in front of Gebhardt, but Gebhardt going to say, this is my championship. I'm going to pull away from you right now.
Yeah, great drive through this section for Gebhardt. Opens it up on Leitzel and puts the pressure on Carter. Gebhardt peeking inside again. Let's see how he makes this line work.
I love that.
Beautifully in and out of the inside to make the move on Carter into third. 1 point provisionally in it between himself and Lang as we run.
No, Wallman will not be drained mentally. He is a fire-breathing dragon of a human being. As long as he gets a start, I think it'll be a great battle between him and T Lang. He just had a really, really rough start.
2 laps to go, and Gebhardt is going to try to go get Dickerson, and Dickerson obviously playing favorites with Lang in any scenario that he can. Might put Gebhardt on the ground if the opportunity presents itself. And with riders still so close together, that might be a bad news situation for Gebhardt. Still pressure being applied. Carter right there. And Cross on the 47, a lap down. But Carter not letting the 13 machine go just yet.
Honestly, Carter right here holding strong still. These guys are on another level. We've seen great riding. Nice whip from whoever that is in the back there. Carter going around that big jump line into that rut. Not really comfortable with that, but...
Let's see what happens here with Dickerson and Gebhardt as they're 3 seconds apart. Does Dickerson play a little defensive game in favor of his teammate?
That's definitely a possibility. I think we may see some fireworks before this one is over for second place. And if Gebhardt can get him for second, that would give him the championship lead by 1 point with 1 race left to go. As it runs, it is Lang by a point. Pretty unlikely that they're going to tie in this championship. Somebody is walking away clearly as the champion here today with no ties.
This is going to be super close. What's Gebhardt up to now? Is that 4th? 3rd?
Well, Gebhardt into 3rd and right behind Dickerson in 2nd.
So, man, if he holds on to that, T. Lang's only going to be up 1 point coming into this final moto. This is going to be crazy, just like last year's 450 battle we saw came down to the very last corner of the very last moto of the year. 250s might end up doing the same.
So here we go. We have Gebhardt creeping up on Dickerson. Let's see if he can ride defensively here and hold off the current red plate leader.
And the white flag waving right now as our leader has already gone through and taken it. Now these guys have also taken the white flag. 1 lap to go in 250 Moto 1 at Ironman. And a lot to play for in the championship scenario. Gebhardt wants to claw 2 more points back in his favor by passing his title rival's teammate, Isaiah Dickerson, for second in this race. Creeping up on him. Fortunately for Gebhardt's sake, they've actually opened up the gap quite a bit on the riders behind them.
Here we go.
That's going to give Gebhardt the opportunity to maybe throw caution to the wind here against Dickerson and not be too careful about it.
Not close enough yet, but I think he will be by the end of this lap.
Dickerson just trying to play it smart and stay on 2 wheels and not allow Gebhardt to just get it handed to him here.
Dickerson really needs to, get on it.
Gebhardt's getting bent out of shape.
Look how rough that track is. He's still going to hit this uphill triple and calling it right here. There it is. Easy money right there. Dickerson has to play it smart, though, for his teammate. He's the 1 point buffer coming into this next moto that he needs. Honestly, then he can afford. Oh my God!
Lapper down right in front of him.
That was his chance right there to really dive it down the inside, though, and make a nice pass if he could have had it stick.
Breathing down his neck right now.
Right behind him. Oh, this is going to be an opportunity. He's going to try to triple the inside. Dickerson's going to defend. Gebhardt is not going to send it just yet.
T. Lang coming to the finish line soon.
By the way, Lang is going to come through and win this moto. He's letting guys go, but he has got this thing. Oh, he's going to get taken down, and it's bar to bar for second. Through the back straightaway, Gebhardt looking for the opportunity. Dickerson's got to defend inside here.
Dickerson sending it inside.
Gebhardt on the outside has got to drive. He's going to go down the inside and make the move.
T. Lang won the moto, by the way.
T. Lang over the line to win the race. Dickerson trying to get a drive through the rollers to get in on Gebhardt. Into the final corner. Gebhardt shuts the door. Oh, and he's going to fall just short. Gebhardt picks up second in the moto, and Dickerson comes across in third. 1 point lead in the championship for Gebhardt with 1 moto still to go.
No, it's actually 3.
No, it's
1. It was a 4 point lead,
4
3-point swing in the championship. So yeah, 1 point lead. Incredible pass, yeah, to get that spot back.
He still has to beat him, but it could be a different position. He could beat him from a 2-3 instead of
I'll tell you what a race by T. Lang and Gebhardt to salvage that.
Both of them started back in the 30th place.
They were 30th and 31st when we first checked in with them, and they went 1-2 in this moto. Incredible ride out of both of them.
Honestly, we got to watch some cuts here, though. Dickerson, 1 second, 1.07 seconds back. That's about the closest cuts inside the top 10. Who else we got up there? Braden Carter, Sean Klein in 5th. D. Mills, strong finish in 6th. We got 7th place Ben Seberg coming to the line right here. Great ride by, that
was Phil Bull over in 7th, and then Seberg in 8th.
Seberg in 8th, almost just died somehow.
Well, we didn't see Seberg this entire race, and he somehow got into the top 10.
Great ride, nice gear, I like it.
I don't know about
Plessinger and Leitzel down in the final corner. Prokop probably not going to get there.
Race to get back on the bike.
Who's getting up first?
Nah. Plessinger's got it. Plessinger, go!
Oh, he's trying to send it. Leitzel's off the side of the track. Oh, man. And Prokop crosses the line in 12th. There goes Mitchell across in 13th. Leitzel is just going to be killing himself right there. You got to be kidding me.
At least he saw.
Oh, man.
Please
Jumps
tell
on
me
in
you beat that
front of
guy.
Bryce Whelan. An immediate disconnect for Leitzel, who crossed the line in 14th. And Shepard going to come across here in 16th. 17th will be Craig Richards. And 18th.
Tibber
Nipples. Dominic Tiberino, last guy on the lead lap. 19th was Frank Jackson. And 20th, Alanis Solis. That is going to be our points-paying positions.
Sorry for everybody's ears.
Yeah, apologize for the bleeding earlobes right now. Disclaimer, SYS will not be providing medical insurance or medical payments for any of their viewers. So listen at your own discretion.
We could use biddies for beer money.
We can provide beers to soothe your pain.
But not.
What are you doing?
Dude, I don't know. It's starting to get wiggle, sketch.
You're playing too much with it.
No, it's not. It was on my knee the whole moto. My knee hurts.
All right.
Cuts
what a
are
race
in.
that was. There was so much action all over the
Leitzel
place.
loses another spot there to Whelan on cuts.
Dickerson lost.
Goes
some
back to
spots, by the way.
15th.
Yeah, it looks like Dickerson lost a little bit of time, but nothing really changed.
Didn't lose a spot, fortunately, in his case. Got it close enough to Gebhardt at the line. In fact, Gebhardt, if he just stayed right behind Dickerson, probably still would have got him on cuts, but did end up making that pass in the final corner.
Oof.
What a moto, and still one to go. 1 point in it in this championship, guys. It doesn't get much better than that. And right now, of course, we're going to have our regular 5-minute break as always.
No, hold on.
We'll have a 5-minute break. And what we're going to do right now in our little 5-minute break, as we always do, we're going to open up questions to the chat. If you guys have a question.
You let the viewers see two-time MX Simulator champion Shack Attack 12-371-7 play MX Simulator.
All right, you want to play?
It's rough, dude. His
Oh wait, your controls are all different now, aren't they?
Don't change my controls.
All right. I haven't played this game in about a year, everybody.
D. Davis. Oh, man.
Sorry, Devin. I love you. I
How do
swear. Hey, happy birthday, Decope. We love you, by the way.
Dude, your controls are so weird.
All right, well, while Brian rides around a little bit, again, let us know if you guys have any questions in the chat room, and we'll try to answer them
Let's
to the best of our abilities.
Let's check out the fans a little bit.
Remember, there's only like 6 of them. There's a black guy.
Is that Zach Dupuis?
Holy shit.
No,
It looks like Zach.
kind of does.
2 Chains.
All right.
Let's see.
2 Chains. Drinking game, yes. Shots for doolies.
What
Beers
are we
for
missing
doolies.
out in the chat? Would winning the championship tonight solidify Alexis Leclerc as the greatest outdoors MX Simulator rider of all time?
No.
Unfortunately, I still think Jesse would be ahead
Jesse
of
was
him.
pretty good.
Jesse straight up beat Leclerc quite a bit. He has 3 titles in a row, which nobody's ever done.
He's just a D-bag who got banned, so. Claire or Mullins for best outdoor? Mullins, bro. Come on.
Yeah,
Devin.
I still think it's Mullins, unfortunately.
Does your wife get worried about 3 guys? We're not locked in the room. The door's open. There's a dog.
Look here. Let me spin the camera.
Dude, this thing, the Start Your Systems mansion is
See, door's
huge,
open.
bro.
Door open, bro.
Huge. This mansion, the AC's on. I'm still hot. Shirt might come off.
Did anybody see that front flip I just did? That was sick. Sick. All right, send the dinosaur jump.
Give me
Let's
some
go.
questions, bro. I'm trying to talk. I'm not wearing pants. No. No, I don't even know if I have shorts on.
I don't know if I have shorts on this guy.
I'm wearing pink. Yeah.
We got Breed, Villapoto, and Monster Energy Supercross 2018.
Someone's getting
Yeah,
rid
you
of
can pull those off the wall and bring them over here. I'm not moving the
we
camera.
have in the, I don't know what's in there. Those are pants.
Yeah, and there I have a couple things.
All dick and ribs.
I have
Moto 2 is coming.
I have my Letterman's jacket from high school. I have the robe that I graduated college in. I have my Little League baseball jersey that we won a city championship in.
What's that purple jacket you have?
My Letterman's jacket.
Vikings. over
Shout out to
here.
Moto Option.
Races are not done. That was first moto
Yeah.
of 4 motos. So we got
250
3 more to go.
250 moto
championship
number 2
battle.
coming up next.
Only a 1-point deficit between T Lang and Giblets. First person. You play first person?
I do, yeah. Not with these janky ass control settings he's got on
Did
though.
I ever go to Langtown or Hangtown?
Oh,
The H and the L are slightly far away on the keyboard.
Hold on, Brian.
Oh no.
oh,
Never
you're
been
ruining
there.
my fun here,
Oh,
man.
that's not it.
I knew the owner of like Pit Racer though, and like, but I never actually went to a mini moto race.
We doing break here? What's going on?
Yeah, we're-
break. This is our break. We
Break.
need more beer. It's your turn.
Should we have a chug contest?
No, it's your
chug
turn.
contest?
I have to pee.
Isn't that
also.
what the viewers want to see?
Do the viewers want to see us chug our beers of what we have left
We're
in
on
them?
I have
carpet
this.
though. That's
I
sketchy.
have this much left.
I have maybe half mine left. No, about a
Long
third of it left.
neck, ice cold beer.
All right, let's
never
do it.
broke
Ready?
My heart.
Go.
I don't. I had a lot of beer.
Oh my god.
I didn't think I had that much.
All right, that was fun.
You go get beer. I gotta go pee.
How about you go get beer after you pee?
I can't do that.
Since you're the youngest
My
here,
face.
young gun. Oh, get it.
Doesn't make the corner.
Is that Elvis?
I'm trying to get.
What is this guy?
That's Drake, dude. That's Drake,
What?
and that's Rice Gum, and that's some Indian dude that like buys and sells stuff on eBay.
No, dude, he's.
Do we have new ones up here? Did you guys drink all the new ones?
There's
There's
one,
one.
over there.
I can't reach it.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
I just want to point out I could probably chug more beer than everybody.
Oh, so.
Open new ones and chug. That's a little
Dude, how
rough.
do you play with these controls? It's so
Get
strange.
on.
Because I play in third person.
That's strange too. Hood. Oh, jeez.
Please drink responsibly.
You introduced me as two-time champ, and I can't even ride.
No one said you were good in those days.
Oh. Hey, man, I'm the first person to always say that the only reason I really have those championships is because there weren't that many people playing back then.
Yeah.
I mean, you had guys like Tyson and stuff playing, but they hadn't figured
Yeah.
out the game yet.
the greatest MX Simulator player of all time was racing when you were. And
We
you're
had
like,
some-
oh, we didn't really have that good of competition.
Man, we had some epic battles back in the day. It was good times. Back in the good old days of MX Simulator.
The good old days.
Is back brake this left trigger?
Yeah,
What about front brake?
right bumper.
Oh, that's why I can't stop. This is. Oh, okay. All right, what shall we do here, fellas?
I built the control scheme similar to a real dirt bike. Front brake, rear brake in the back.
I guess. All right, let's see here. What shall we do? Am I riding backwards on the track? I don't care.
Oh, make that run. Oh, baby. Oh.
All right.
Oh, no, they're restarting.
Looks
It's
like
time
we're
for Moto 2.
retarding. Here you go.
Oh, jeez. What have you done?
All right, Edwood's switching seats for this moto.
All right, Brian close to me this time.
Hey, Andrew. Get me another beer, man.
Oh, man, if Nate isn't already, he's got to clip some of these these sayings for his soundboard. All right. Braid lap, 250 moto number 2.
Yo, did you get me a beer? Get two. Get several.
Nate, you got to clip that one where it's just Brian saying, "Yo, give me a beer." All right, so
Man, this is a much better seat.
1 point in it for the championship, folks. Tyler Lang is 1 point down of Walter Gebhardt for the title. One of those two men will be leaving here in about 35 minutes as a champion of the series. And things you hate to see, well, you hate to see it. All right, I am going to have Guilherme Cabral be our versus PC one to watch this moto as he is making his pro debut tonight. Someone earlier in chat let me know that. So the Power Dream rider out of Brazil on the 131.
I bet you he's blinking right now.
Blinking.
You didn't call 5, so you lost your seats.
And here we go, folks. Final.
Watch out! I put it away. No! Get out of my spot.
They would sit down.
Sit down.
Final 250 moto of the season coming up right
Fine,
now,
you get-
folks.
All right.
Fine.
I almost
Since I'm such a nice guy.
Golly, man, you guys can't get it sorted out. We have the biggest race of the year about to start. Nobody's sitting
I'm
down.
bringing sexy back.
I'm so excited I can't even sit. What?
All right.
Dude, Kyler Hockey said
Board is sideways. JLV is moonwalking off the track. Someone's about to be a champion of this series. Let's find out who it is.
Let's
I'm
go.
a drinking beast. Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
Lang down! Gebhardt puts Lang down into turn 1, and he's off the
Unbelievable.
bike. It's going to be Sean Klein with the hole shot, but Gebhardt through the first turn and out is going to be in a beautiful position for this championship.
Why does
as he-
Sean Klein have a red plate?
I don't know why Klein has the red plate on. He was the points leader
Klein
earlier on in the
degaps,
year.
dude. He
Here you
doesn't
go.
care. Thank you.
Gebhardt out here in second. Can't believe that contact there with Lang going
Wow.
down. If someone clips that, we'll have a replay of it.
Cheers, fellas.
But cheers to this beginning of the final 250 race of the year. It is Klein, Gebhardt, Dickerson, and I wouldn't be
Dickerson
shocked at
just
all if
team
Dickerson
up.
just lines up Gebhardt and takes him out right here, right now. Look at this going inside.
Diving inside.
Doesn't hop the right. He's trying to shut the door.
And the brake check.
And Gebhardt does not clear the uphill triple. Playing really nice right there. I'm sure that someone would have told Dickerson that Gebhardt got into laying off the start. It could have been incidental contact. I'd love to see a replay if someone can clip that. But that was insane to see our championship contenders getting together on the start straight there as Klein now under attack. Dickerson trying to go for the lead.
Wow, what a story. Teammate Isaiah Dickerson. It's all on the line for him here.
Honestly,
He is going to be the deciding factor in this, I believe.
Dickerson
I like
to the
Walty,
lead.
though, but that was a little. It was a start, but that's rough.
Let's finish out this first lap before we watch that clip.
Dickerson to the lead. Gebhardt looking for second, but Klein
diving.
shuts the
I'm
door.
with the Dickerson line late in the moto there. I like hugging that inside line. Great move.
I think that's Prokop right there coming around the outside trying to get in the mix here. And Prokop is, of course, Dickerson's Gebhardt's teammate.
Prokop has no friends, so he might punt anybody. You never know.
Through the end of the first lap here, it is Dickerson from Klein, Gebhardt, Prokop, and Gatlin inside the top 5. Adams saves Sullivan, Tiberino, Fowler, Carter, Solnier, Warden, and then Lang. So
Lang's
Lang's
not that far back. He
yeah,
can get
Lang has
there.
made some good passes already,
insane start and bad start clips in chat.
and he is going to cross the line end of lap 1 in 14th, and he has got to put the charge on right now. Let's take a look at the replay here of what happened on the start right out of the gate and see whether or not we
Let's
can
go.
figure out. So down the inside, let's slow this down and take a look. Let's see, is Lang drifting maybe a little bit towards
They
the
would
inside,
have
but he
beat
puts
one
his
and two.
puts his bike down. Oh, he
There's a
drifts hard
wheelie.
in,
Yeah,
drifts
but-
hard into Gebhardt. Gebhardt gives
Ooh.
him a little nudge
Oh.
and puts Lang on the ground. That seems pretty
looked like-
incidental contact, but
yeah.
man, the chain reaction crash that caused for everybody.
Wow.
So many guys going down right
Look at our
there.
reactions.
That's a typical Indiana start.
That was incredible. So now back live action with Lang.
Hey, Lane's not that far back. I think he can maybe make it up, but what's he got here? He's got a 1-point lead, right?
Well, no, he's 1 point down in the championship
1
after
point down.
Gebhardt was
So,
able to
yeah,
get
he got
second.
only
Needs to
three
beat-
back.
Gebhardt for the championship.
Yeah, pretty much just needs to straight up beat the number 13 machine, and he will be the champion. But Gebhardt with a good start and not a lot of pressure with his nearest rivals being around him.
All Lang, no dang. I don't know what that means, but I like it.
Hot and heavy battle for second, though. Klein, Gebhardt, and Prokop all in the air at the same time.
Why are you leaning over?
Because I'm getting all up in this microphone.
Hey, you got to back it up a little bit there, boss.
back that.
Yeah.
I
Turn
put-
this mic up. We don't have to
Yeah.
get right into it.
Someone said I was too quiet. Okay. My neck's not that long. The only thing that's long is the necks on my bottles. Okay.
We got,
Long neck,
4 riders.
ice cold beer never broke my heart.
I can hear you singing that, man. It's creepy.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? You're welcome.
All right. Dickerson, Klein, Gebhardt, Prokop, top 4, and all quite close
So,
together.
Here's the question: does Dickerson start trying to slow up the pack?
Oh, do we have the bunching
Bunching.
technique?
Will that come out?
I don't know. It
Let's
doesn't look
see.
like it yet.
Dickerson's hauling ass.
Honestly, I would say if anything, Klein looks like the one who doesn't want Gebhardt to win this. I'm not sure if there's beef between them or what, but Klein definitely not giving Gebhardt any favors, especially on that first lap of the race.
He's playing mind games with that red plate right now, just
Yeah.
throwing it on there.
God, just throwing big fatty whips in front of his face. Gebhardt has nothing to answer him.
He doesn't give an F right now.
Yeah, boner errors don't get you championships, Giblets. I want him to win though, so like I'm weird. I'm half biased.
All right, bunching technique engaged perhaps here. Dickerson closing back up a little bit into this group, and Gebhardt just trying to not go down. That is the last thing he would want to go down or do is go down right here. I can move this into the center a little bit
I'm
more.
just gonna come over here right now, Kellen. We're gonna take over your mic. You can come in here with me.
Oh man.
Wallman can move. Oh, Jacob Warden in the way. No, let him bunch him.
Look at these
I'm just gonna
guys.
yell at either mic. Leave me alone.
This is the
Throwing down.
closest we've seen the 4 as Klein trying to go to the lead on Dickerson, wasting no time. Trying to sling around the outside. Let's see if this works. Dickerson tight on that inside. Gebhardt there as well. Klein with the drive. And to the inside in the next corner. Might get that pass to
Got
the
the
lead.
position.
Gebhardt trying to get in a second, but Dickerson gets the line cleaner. And he will hold on to second.
Wallman might look for a twofer right here. Might get both of them. Let's see what happens.
See what
here.
happens with Dickerson and Gebhardt.
And laying up the 7th is reported in chat by Alex Everts. As down
Oh!
goes Klein. Klein
He's dead.
somersaulting out of the lead. Huge crash for the race leader.
He's dead.
Dickerson back to the front. Gebhardt with Prokop right behind him. And you got to wonder whether or not Prokop is going to come into play a little bit if Lang gets into this mix.
Almost the same scenario we had in the last moto here. We have Dickerson out in the lead.
Well, that's my favorite pit.
Oh my gosh.
It's for Dickerson. Whenever someone, Prokop, is that Prokop? No, it's his teammate. Who's that? Oh no, it is Prokop. Okay.
Gatlin all
See
by
the
himself
different
back
Let's
there.
scroll back
Here?
and check on T Lane.
Yeah.
We have some intel
Okay.
from our man down at the track.
Lang must have gone down. He's lost some positions.
Breast and pepperonis.
Let's
T-Lane.
do a little first-person tabulation here. We see he's in P10, not going to cut it for the championship.
Did a 2:03.1 last time by and then must have gone down, so he is probably livid. He still has 23 minutes to play, though, and right now it looks like he's only about 20 seconds behind Gebhardt. If he can just put in solid laps here, just start clicking the time away, Gebhardt is going to go down. Lang has got to settle down a little bit here.
You're right.
And he's just trying to put in any type of momentum to get onto the back wheel here of Braden Carter.
Tyler Lang just needs to have the moto of his life right now.
And I think less so than we'll see in the 450 class coming up next. There is going to be not a lot of guys that care about this championship that much. I don't think Braden Carter is going to just let these guys go.
Oof.
Braden's right.
I don't
stick,
know.
hitting him in the all
Yeah.
Proving you wrong, Kellen.
That just lets Lang go right on by, actually. And Lang crossing over, trying to stay a little bit lower. Oh, Braden Carter upside down right there.
Braden, I don't understand. He plays with his right stick. He steers with his right stick. Right
We got
thumb.
Tiberino down as well, so another spot there.
Is he a lefty?
No, he's just weird.
What does he do with the left stick?
Gas.
That's opposite.
Triggers.
That's weird.
Shifting.
What?
Weird.
Are you just saying words right now?
No, all of that's true.
Potatoes,
I'm
sunflowers.
telling you, setup.
Corn on the cob.
He's weird. Everybody steers with the left.
Tyler Lane getting another position right here as down was Luke Sullivan on the 811.
All right, we got Gebhardt up in the lead over Isaiah Dickerson.
Oh, yeah, Gebhardt out front. And Prokop in the second. Dickerson just went down with the lead, it seems. Klein.
T-Lang, 27 seconds behind.
Going through.
Sean Klein, out of boy, I love you. Anytime someone whips, they're my
Gatlin.
favorite. Jacob Warden.
Warden and
still
Lang.
sending it.
So Lang is up to 7th right now.
Giblets is where?
Giblets is leading.
Oh, shit. Shoot. Ah, shoot.
Oh, Prokop was down on the face right there. We got guys going everywhere as Klein's going to the outside to make a 3-for pass. Oh, man. Getting close there with Gatlin.
Devin Durpus has said, wild lappers, E-road, meltdowns, pressure of a title. This is far from over, and he's exactly correct.
I have to agree with Devin Davis on that one. There's
hate
plenty
to do that.
Look at how
plenty of
hard.
racing left here.
You guys should see how hard Dickerson is riding right now. I
He's
think
shredding.
he wants to go up there and get after Walter Gebhardt. And I'll tell you what, I think Prokop was doing everything he could to get to Dickerson to not let that happen, and he just slid out pushing the envelope.
Where's the Fitbit? Oh, my heart rate. We forgot about that. I'm up there right now. I'm really pumped right here. Sean Klein with the red plate, thinking he's gonna win this thing, but you know, dreams. You can dream all you want, but you can't beat Giblets. So Gebhardt up there. Oh my God, Sean Klein off the track, doesn't know what to do with his thumbs. Dickerson's gonna come past him right
swooping
here.
in.
Easy money.
So now nobody between Dickerson and Gebhardt, and I just have to imagine that Dickerson is going to play a factor in this championship on some level. Gebhardt a pretty big lead.
He's got about a, 6-7 second?
Oh, it's I think up
He
to
looked like he
14
was
now
14.
maybe. 13 and .8.
I don't know. With Gebhardt running 2:02 lap times, it's going to be tough for Dickerson to catch him.
Well, we'll see. A lot of lap traffic last moto. Doesn't seem to be
Always
as
fun.
bad just yet, but we're only 10 minutes in. Dickerson, Klein, Gatlin, Prokop, Warden, Carter, Tiberino, Lang down again. Lang off the track again, just as he put in a 2:05.3, and it is coming unglued awfully quickly here for the number 18, who won the first moto, trying to do everything he could, and it looks like a start crash is going to kill his championship run.
Tell you what, Daniel Mills needs to pass Tyler Lang that cup of wine.
You act
Have
like it's
him
only been a
grind.
cup. It's been at least 2 bottles, maybe 3.
I think
by
he's
this
through a
point.
box right now.
Yeah, I mean, Mills is classy. If you're gonna drink a bottle of wine yourself,
Does
you better
he
drink at least
party
3.
in Temecula though?
He parties in Wilmar, Elsinore now, but he parties.
Those must be some wild parties out in Wildomar.
Trust me.
Wildemar.
I would tell you about them, but I don't remember any of them. So
We got a battle brewing here between Tibber Nipples, Jake Warden, and Braden Carter.
nipples.
Nipples.
Can't say nipples.
Hey, that's copyrighted, mind you.
Tibber Nipples.
I'm showing my
Tibber
nipples
nipples.
later. Is that against
Oh,
Twitch?
down.
Oh my
Down
God.
went Braden Carter.
Braden Carter.
Tyler Lang going to try to get a position and does so.
I think Daniel Mills switched to Jack Daniels after that wine.
He
Maybe
lives-
that's why he's back in 25th.
He's drinking
right now.
anything. Doolies!
Doolies.
Thank you,
You gotta
Tiberino,
drink
and
that.
whoever that is.
Jake Warden throwing dualies there with Tiberino. Yeah, actually, Tiberino is career number 77, but the Prestige Worldwide guys just like chaos on all levels. So Tiberino, who is 77, is running Gunnar Fugler's 641, and Prokop, who is 38, is running Hunter
Nobody
Porch's number
knows.
99.
That team de-gaffs like everything. None of them follow rules. They don't care.
Surprised
Nobody likes
Gebhardt
them.
isn't running some specialty number or skin or something like that.
He's the only one who actually tries. Jesse Nelson looking good, making that number 13 proud. I like that line around that bump, but they were jumping into that route earlier, so we'll see what happens there later in the moto.
Let's check in on Tyler Lang.
Battling
like
it
fifth
out
or
with
sixth.
Prokop
Shredding.
and Warden. Prokop pushing Lang off the track right there. So this is exactly what I was talking. Oh, and then Lang
Lang
Come on!
clearly
In the deck.
frustrated about it.
Ugh. Put him!
is sharting the bed.
That's exactly what I was talking about, though. Teammates coming into play. I would guarantee you if Dickerson can get to Gebhardt, he is going to start doing the same crap that Prokop was just doing right there.
Dickerson, punt him. Punt him. Let's go, baby.
For the record, I don't advocate that nonsense.
I do. Listen, Adam, if you're a title contender, you can do whatever you want.
I
Just
believe
ask Adam
in
Holm.
I believe in let the guys race, man. Let them battle it out for
Not
themselves.
when your teammates are being dicks already, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It's
Like
the wild, wild west.
screw the teammate situation. Like
They start.
look at the whole crap that Marvin Muscan did with Dungy and how that whole uproar. Like
Yeah, and how that shitty Joey Savacci did with Eli Tomac.
oh, we don't talk about that.
Leo
Yeah.
Mack.
Hey, I was there for that.
Yeah.
That was epic.
I had a team Cowie.
And-
boy Dom.
I went to the after party too. That was pretty epic.
I had a team Cowie guy tell me that Savacci's just bad and his bike doesn't break. Which was the funniest thing I've ever heard
Savacci's
in my
not
life.
bad, man. Savacci's pretty
No,
damn
I
good.
like him, but his bike breaks. And, the
And he's
Cowie guy
gonna
was
he's
like,
gonna do
happy.
awesome on JGR Suzuki next year. Right, Kellen?
Oh, yeah. All right, so it's Gebhardt from Klein. Gatlin is in third. Dickerson fourth. Then we got Tiberino in fifth, ahead of Prokop sixth. Seventh for Warden. Eighth is Carter. Ninth, Shepard. And 10th, Lang. And Lang is just basically watching the title go away right here. He has got to settle down. He took way too long to settle down, I think,
Tell
in
you
this
what,
moto.
we are only 15 minutes through this last moto of the season, and still plenty of time for stuff to happen. I mean, Gebhardt can just lose his mind here,
Holy
and
shit, that guy just lived.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Trent
Trent!
Shepard flipping in the background.
like I just lived.
Dalton Plessinger did not live. Ben
Seaberg.
Seaberg, sorry, 15 minutes into the moto, you can save yourself 15% or more on Race Tech. Yeah,
Yeah,
Race
Are
Tech
you-
run through the
are you
motos.
paying
Yeah.
Are you advocating for that?
15%?
Yeah, I'm not
no,
paying
but I
for
feel
that.
like 15's like a solid, like we could get you hooked up with a 15.
I don't
Come
think
on.
we can. I don't think we have the jurisdiction to do that.
I'll make some calls, okay?
Okay.
Call Race Tech, just get your suspension dialed.
Haywood yelling into the mic again, going
Pillows.
redlining out here.
I think if you reach out to Chris Reisenberg, he will hook you up.
At
with
least
whatever you want.
15%, maybe 12.
You know, he's a reasonable Berg.
Yeah. Is it like an iceberg?
No, reasonable Berg.
Does he live in Alaska?
Pineapple under the sea.
Save the turtles?
All right, let's get back on track here. We have Isaiah Dickerson in what place was he in?
Fourth.
That's how the stream goes every week. Don't worry.
We are only in the second moto of the 250s. We have two other races next week, fellas.
We're good.
Yeah, Dickerson holding down fourth, fifth for Tiberino, sixth is Prokop, seventh Warden, Braden Carter eighth, ninth for Shepard, and Lang has gone down again because he's lost a spot to Shepard, so he's back in 10th
Wow.
again. And we talked so much about the kind of choke that Gebhardt was having in the first moto. It is definitely Lang doing the choking here in the second moto right now.
This is just an opposite performance that we saw in the first moto. You know, first moto they charged through the pack and just put on a great ride, and here Tyler Lang's just throwing it away.
Shepard getting out of shape in the rollers. Meanwhile, Warden and Carter going at it. Look at Lang trying to get down to the inside in the background there.
I bet you Tyler Lang's palms are
This is
dripping
for
sweat
Spencer
right
Lang.
now.
You don't think he needs that right now?
I don't think you spelled that right.
What is?
Shut up!
What?
Don't say it! Don't say
Is
it!
that even a word?
I'm pretty sure I spelled that right.
Is that even a word?
If I spelled this right, I hate you. I so spelled that right.
All right, let's go on board with Tyler Lang, shall we? Controller holder.
No, Haywood didn't spell right.
That's so close, dude. I before E except after C, but it's not after C, so that's BS, right?
Hey, King Kellen, let's go on board with Tyler Lang and see how he's doing here.
Just happened.
Diving inside.
T. Lang needs one of these guys.
Trying to whip me in the face.
He is choking! You know how to do the Heimlich?
Only to my girlfriend.
Jesus Christ.
You do a little wind up and a Hadouken to the chest.
If that's is that what they call it these days?
This stream is. We're gonna start streaming on Pornhub for 450.
I don't think that's true.
We're just warming up for After Dark.
I don't think that we're streaming. I don't think we're streaming.
It's not that
that.
hard. I've done it before.
We really should do an After Dark. Can we do an After Dark? Everybody
Maybe
who wants to see an After Dark in chat, type
I don't think I should participate.
type hashtag Kiefer.
Oh my gosh. Maybe a Twitch exclusive After Dark. I'll think about
I'm
it.
gonna participate in the After Dark.
That's because you don't have enough experience, my friend.
Stop.
You don't have enough stories to tell.
Jesus
See, look at
Christ.
this. Look at this plethora of hashtag Kiefers in the chat right now.
Plethora.
A plethora.
We have 69 viewers in chat.
I think we have 86.
Hashtag mud motos, you're welcome. That's all I have to say.
I guess we're doing an After Dark after the 450 motos. Oh my God.
Okay. Oh man, I got a good story to tell.
Oh my god.
But doesn't After Dark we need like questions?
Yeah, the people in the chat will have to give us like
Have you ever
questions
heard of,
about it
How can they
deep
submit their
ruts
questions?
anonymously.
No, but what vehicle will they use?
They could use the contact form on startyoursystems.com.
Okay. Everybody in the chat, go to startyoursystems.com, submit your After Dark questions via the contact link.
This is gonna get me so
This is
fired.
your chance.
You run the thing. You can't fire yourself.
My other employer could see this.
No, they don't want this.
They don't want this.
They don't want none of this.
I don't have
Well,
any friends.
this is divulging into quite the boring moto as the championship battle is really gone stagnant. We got some teammates battling right here. They're just putting up a big old south the border wall here.
Let's talk about that border wall for a second.
Let's not.
All right, let's spin back up to the front.
Wow.
Check on Gebhardt here.
Champion circle?
Let's spin over to his first-person view. And man, he's got a 29, almost 30-second lead on second place here. Still clicking off super solid lap times. And man, it's just looking like he's got this thing sealed, signed, and delivered. Signed, sealed, and delivered? I think that's how it is.
Yeah, I think if you seal it before you sign it, it's pretty unlikely that you're going to get a good signature on it.
We could sign the envelope.
You could sign the envelope, but I don't think that'll be a legal tender document then.
I feel like you seal it before you sign it.
It depends on if we're talking about intercourse or
Signing the
not.
document
I feel
or
like you
signing-
you sealed
No, intercourse.
you seal the
What?
deal. You seal the deal when you sign it. So
Oh, Jesus. Alright, Walter Giblets, congrats on the title.
hey man,
We're
we're
gonna take the next 12 minutes to talk about
we still have about
signing envelopes.
Better than
still
talking
have
about traffic.
How far does it take to get to Polo from here?
15 minutes.
How about with traffic? How about
Do
when
you know,
when
in
you're
that
stuck
amount of
behind
time-
a bus?
In that amount of time, you can go to racetech.com and order gold valves for your bike.
But you cannot save 15% or more because we cannot guarantee that.
Bullshit.
No,
Shit.
we can't guarantee the 15% discount, but we can guarantee that you'll get super sick gold-plated valves in
I'll
your
pay.
dirt bike suspension.
I'll pay
Yes.
your 15. Is our nipples legal on
Look at this guy. This guy is going to pay 15% off of all your race tech orders apparently, guys. So
Send your PayPal requests to Awood
We
at,
sponsor this
at
we
AOL.com.
sponsor this
Awood
stream.
can't even put his bottle openers on the
My
desk that's
arms
sitting
don't
right in front of him. He's got
My
the
arms
longest
don't
arms in the world.
reach.
He's got the longest neck in the world.
Drop it. We're not even into the 450 motos, and he's dropping the Chad Reed bottle opener.
And you guys can't quite see it, but our desk is entirely full of bottles. I actually can't see the bottom right corner of the screen anymore because of how many bottles are on the desk.
All right, so whoever's in Gebhardt's Discord right now, they got to tell him to do like a backflip over the big triple or something, because we need some entertainment here. Come on.
I mean, at this point, why not just tell him to slow down for a minute?
How about he just S's the B right now?
Interesting thought.
Take a dirt nap, make it interesting, you know?
I think that what would make this...
Oh,
I think what would make this really interesting is if he just happens to miss 3 timing gates, just doesn't realize it.
yeah, let's do it.
Shall I go into editor and start moving timing gates?
You know what? I think he's in Discord right now.
They're loose enough already. You could probably cut anyways.
I think he's in Discord right now, just zoning everybody out. He's in the zone, just clicking off his laps, just taking it all in. He's ready for this championship this year.
He said if he has a big enough lead, he'll front flip over the triple on the last lap.
Someone said I can't talk, but I have money. That doesn't mean just because I can't talk, that doesn't mean I don't have money. I can't talk.
There's so many beer bottles on the table right now.
That's what I'm saying, man. I
covering
can't
the
even see
monitor.
the freaking screen anymore.
Can we adjust that webcam to show the madness we have going on right here?
Not that many.
It's actually not that
It
bad.
doesn't look that bad from the cam, but from here it just looks
Jeez.
like it covers half the desk.
It's fine. Just wait till 4:15 Moto 2. We still have a 12-pack of Modelo's that are down there. They weren't cold yet, so it's almost
So you
Modelo
did find
time.
it.
I did. Sorry. Where your dog left me, I was petting him with my feet. All right, Dominic Tiberino coming down the downhill into this rough section, chasing Tyler Lang, who doesn't look like he's going to be able to make the championship happen, but you know what? It was a hard-fought battle all year. Glad I was able to announce the last half of the season-ish to see this insane battle with Walter Gebhardt. Dominic Tiberino doesn't know what bike he's riding. Tiberino, we're going to keep putting on a charge. Nobody knows where D Mills is. He might be in 30th where he called that he was going to end up after those bottles of wine, but we'll see. We're watching the ticker up front. 22, he's coming in, not scoring points. 134 seconds back off the lead. You hate to see it, but you love him. So
If you guys haven't realized already, A Wood loves D Mills.
I love that guy. He's one of my favorite people. I love dogs as well, so this dog is behind the mic, but D Mills is my favorite person. After dark, Andrew Maroney still hasn't sent us stuff.
Anthony Andrew?
Shoot, Sean Klein just did a teeter-totter on his wheel. Honestly, it's time for A Wood's ASMR session.
Well, Lang finally
Colin's
coming
so
through
mad right now.
and up into third. So Tyler Lang doing everything he can to just at least salvage this moto. But it is going to be all for naught at this point. I mean, the only thing I could think that may happen is Gebhardt has a controller break.
Or if somebody decides to DDoS him,
No.
Is Jesse
not
Mullins
go there.
coming back?
shall we talk about that?
No, I think we shouldn't talk about that.
I know a thing or two about that on the receiving end. All right. Let's go to some random guy.
Random guy. And close my eyes. This guy.
Austin Bear, rocking his hemlock Hatco.
Just all by himself. Literally nobody else around him on the
Hopefully
racetrack.
he's listening to the stream and he'll do a backflip.
Let's see it. Come on, Austin Bear. Flip it.
We have to wait for the 15-second delay.
It's not nearly that long, but anymore. We brought it down. Does D Mills love A Wood as much as D Mills loves wine?
I don't know.
Probably-
That's a good question. I don't know. Does
tough.
does
I'll text him. We won't
does
find out
A
until
Wood
after the moto.
improve? Does the presence of A Wood improve D Mill's performance in MX Simulator?
Yeah.
How so?
I normally sit there and massage his shoulders as he's racing to
So the
Wow,
truth
okay.
comes out. Okay.
Yeah. Like, I give good back massages, so I come in, I just give a little nice massage there, loosen up the shoulders. Kind of helps the thumbs out.
Craig Richards right there with his rider, actually, his mentally coached rider, Walter Gebhardt, right behind him. And the beers are moving. Oh my dirty dualies! Oh my God, Gebhardt didn't land
Oh
it.
my god.
That
Who's
was,
that in front of that? Who's that?
dude,
Roy Mitchell, you're a savage.
dude, you guys,
Is
oh
Roy
my God.
still dating Brina?
If I don't know, if somebody could clip that, if
We don't talk about
if
that.
somebody could clip
We
that,
don't talk about Fight
Just
Club,
stop,
right?
stop.
clip those dualies, that was sick. I'm so pissed that I switched away halfway through it.
Dude,
'cause
I
was
have to
trying get
ask. I haven't
Gebhardt.
been around the community in so long.
After the race, I'll eat a large handful of chips because I really want some.
So,
make a lot of noise.
How many people have submitted their questions?
None. We'll get to that later. We still got 2 motos
we
to
gotta
go.
check
We got
in with-
89 viewers.
Hey, we got to
86.
check in with the chat. If you submitted a question, I want you to give us a little hashtag Corona in the chat.
They didn't.
No, it just hasn't updated yet. Calm
Just
down.
DM me on Instagram.
If you have not yet submitted your After Dark questions to startyoursystems.com, contact link.
Or at awood729. It's Wilma Digfit is submitted a question.
That's what I like, boys.
All right, we'll wait to answer that one when we actually get to
Jesus.
After Dark.
Hashtag Rona.
I'm
Coming
zooted.
hot from you, Kyler Miller.
Oh my God! Giblets comes into a lapper. He's moving up on
Dude, look
Isaiah
at-
Dickerson into the rollers. He's gonna wheelie over them. Not
Dickerson
really,
is a
'cause the 250
lapper.
has no power.
About to just
All
ruin
right.
Gebhardt's day right here.
This could be a career-ending decision for Dickerson as he tries to block Gebhardt as a lapper here.
Why is he so far back already? I'm surprised.
Maybe this is a tactic. Maybe
Honestly,
he realized he
Frank,
couldn't catch him, so he
let's-
slowed up,
let's
let
go
him
through.
get to the lapper position, and now he's going to start holding him up. Could be.
Interesting.
I have no idea where
Interesting
anybody
logic.
is.
Potentially,
Who's the leader?
the leader is Gebhardt.
Okay, who's second?
Sean Klein,
Who's third?
Tyler
Tyler
Lang,
Lang.
Who's
Dominic Teverino.
Tyler Lang's in third.
Oh, Lang, all the way up to third. Yeah.
Okay, so
Punt him!
Gebhardt just got by Dickerson
Oh, wait,
fairly
that's a Heimlich
easily.
maneuver. That's a choke.
So my theory was incorrect. As Gebhardt continues to walk away with his championship.
Dickerson throws it in behind him.
Bringing it back, guys.
Jeez. Yeah,
Tyler
Dickerson
Lang.
too far back. Lang trying to close up on Klein for second.
All Lang has to do is beat him by 1
He said
point.
oversized handful, Brian, not
Wait
one
until the
chip.
race is over. There's freaking points on the line here.
Listen, I'm an old man. I gotta watch my eating.
I don't.
I can't
I'll
do
eat
that.
whatever you
Yeah,
want.
I'll watch the food
Oversized
go into
bag
my
of chips.
mouth.
Do it.
Oversized bag of chips.
Oversized handful.
Oversized bag of chips.
I'm gonna have to vacuum this room.
Gentlemen, we have a major problem right now.
Gentlemen,
I do not have a beer in my hand.
It's weird.
sounds like your
Almost
problem.
look like it's your turn to go. 1, 2, 3, not it. Hashtag Rona.
Okay, we got a second entry into the hashtag SYS After Dark. Get your entries in now.
It's Kyler Hockey. We all know. Where's my
How do you
sign? I don't know, dude. No one likes me. I didn't get one. This is BS. My manager told me not to come in tomorrow, which means we're coming in hot.
It would up on the mic. I
Tomorrow.
can hear him in my left ear.
Well, is your left ear okay?
It's okay.
Are you sure? Do you want me in there more? Deeper? Shaq's just out here with sticky, icky fingers. Nobody knows where Antoine started. One of the squids out here. Calling people squids with the name Antoine.
Tell you what, Tyler Lang tried to salvage this ride.
Probably related
did.
to Isaiah Dickerson. Hey, it's not over yet, okay? It's
Valiant
not over.
effort by Tyler Lang. Put in a
It's
solid.
oh shit, it's over. He's so far
You
back.
got to give him credit though. He put in a solid effort. Moto 1, Moto 2 wasn't really quite going his way, but kind of kept his composure. He's in third now, and
This is to all the lappers.
unfortunately, he's coming up a little bit short here. But I still think he's got to be a little bit happy about this.
It's
Yeah.
the last race of the season.
I think when all is said and done, I don't know if he'll be happy with what happened on the start. And I think we'll be seeing some discussions about that for many moons to come. But regardless, still a great season for Lang, great season for Klein. And the best season is going to go to Walter Gebhardt for sure. He's going to wrap up this title.
Tell you what, these kids are insane at this game these days. They make it look way easy, and I only wish I was as fast as these guys.
I'm so fast.
Wait a
These
minute.
guys are slow.
Wait a minute.
Who's gonna punt him? Punt him!
Guys, we got a 125 out here.
Oh my God, Christian Reed,
Oh.
you can't even make the table a single.
Can we get a little first-person action on this action?
Let's just take a listen.
Let's see how much clutch action he's using.
That's That's what it sounds like. Am I right?
All right. It's actually not a one. It's actually a 167.
I thought it was a 144.
No, this is an RM 167.
Oh,
JLV
okay.
cheated a little bit.
It's not an RM 148.
If only JLV would put as much effort into fixing his game as he did it souping up his RM 125.
I think this game is fantastic. Let's give it credit where it's due. He made this game, I think, in 2007, and here we are in 2019, and we have 91 people watching the stream.
Don
of this
Plessinger.
game.
Don Plessinger
I mean,
just
that's
rage
pretty.
quit.
That's pretty freaking cool, right?
Dalton Plessinger.
Let me know if you agree in the chat.
Where'd that extra air come from? Oh, it's so close.
That's
so
been there for the
nice.
past like 15 minutes.
It's really nice. Zach Prokop looking to punt someone. He's been reading my sign. That's
See?
what he's good at.
We got facts in the chat.
Yeah, big facts that we need more front end.
I like that
Dissipation.
Schmidley drops the commentator's curse, SMH my
Fine.
head.
I'm fine.
Shaking my head, my head.
SMH my head.
OMG, my
What?
God.
All right, so we're winding down here. We got the white
I
flag out.
DGAF don't give an F.
Let's
Jacob
give
Warden.
let's give credit where it's due and go back up to Jeb Hart here. Give him the credit.
Glad we got birds chirping and gate drop noises. That is real helpful.
LOL out loud.
Tell you what, I had no involvement in the rest of this season. In fact, I haven't even looked at this game in about 9 months.
Shaq has no idea what's happening.
But if you got the red plate leading into the last round, that must mean you're pretty good at the game. And
He's all right.
You got to give him credit. I mean,
he's my buddy.
He had a pretty dicey situation in the first moto here.
I just want someone to get punted.
He pulled.
And he front flips the tabletop.
You gotta love the front flip mid race, and you know you gotta give him credit. He pulled it through for the season, and definitely put in the work. And here he is, winning the last moto of the season and wrapping up the championship.
Yep, Walter Gebhardt going to bring it down. One more corner to go, the rollers, and he will be a champion. Walter Gebhardt has done it all this year, and what he's finally going to do is win a title. Walter Gebhardt, 2019 Ride365.com 250 national champion. Right there, folks. Takes the
Attaboy,
victory
Giblets.
here at Ironman as well. And Tiberino trying to put on a late charge into third around Tyler Lang.
Valiant effort by Tyler Lang here. Just did everything I think he could. Unfortunately, came up a little bit short in this last moto, but man, you got to give him credit. Really put in the effort this moto, and got to be happy about it.
Well, Tiberino trying to get every last inch out of that bike that he can. Sending it deep into the table. And really far into these corners as well. Lang trying to get there. Gebhardt number one on the pit board. Tyler Lang, major Daytona disappoint right here.
Oh, Wallman hosting you for 29 viewers. Walter Giblets, thank you so much.
Coming
Congrats
through.
on the title. What a
Lang,
beezy.
Lang going to come across in third. He will finish second in the championship. But when all is said and done, he will have lost 2 more points on the day. 6 points back of Gebhardt despite winning that first moto. Behind him, Tiberino, Phil Bull, Brayton Carter, Ben Seberg, Jacob Warden, Zach Prokop cruising through,
I don't
Dylan
even know if
Gatlin.
I spell his name right.
No,
that's
you have-
correct.
Is there a D in there?
There's a D
Gebhardt.
right here.
God damn it.
Whoa, Trent Shepard
Gosh
getting
darn
together.
it.
Trent Shepard getting there together with Roy Mitchell.
Hey, Roy's tossing it tonight.
You serious,
I'm
dude?
sorry. No, I'm sorry. Fix it. I'll clean it up with the dog.
Haywood's flagged.
Haywood already pissed drunk.
We haven't even made it to
No, we're good,
450s, and Haywood is
Kellen just
flagged.
rubbed it in with his foot.
You better go get some tissues
Kellen rubbed
or
it in with his
napkins for
foot.
that.
What am I supposed to
And
do?
while you're out there, go grab some more beers.
No, that's your
That's
fault.
a great idea.
Now you're just rubbing it in with the towel.
It's getting wet.
Dude, my Siri's been going nuts. I think we just ordered like 4 pizzas.
Let's go.
Mitchell down in the final corner must have gotten just decked by Trent Shepard, but we weren't watching. Trent Adams. Oh,
We
no.
got to get banned.
Luke Sullivan also finished up this one. He was 14th, 15th for Craig Richards, 16th Frank Jackson, 17th, Brett Powers. 18th, Austin Bear. 19th, Dana Mills. And 20th, Michael Mudge. And after cuts, unbelievably, Gebhardt still wins the championship by easily 55
If
seconds.
he had 60 seconds of cuts, I would be
He would have
questioning a few things there.
Yeah. So anyway, that has been this 250 championship in a nutshell. Final round wrapped up here at Ironman. And Walter Gebhardt, the 2019 Ride365.com 250 class national champion. All right, folks, we're going to send you guys to a quick break. Don't touch that URL bar. We'll be right back on the other side of this with more Ride365.com nationals with the 450 class coming up next.
The piece of it.